I just got me a new toy to play with. This is the ABI Attachments TR3E Property Edition. This is how it shows up. It does arrive on a large freight truck. The FedEx actually was the one who brought this. This is supposed to be the ultimate tool for regrading your driveways, redoing gravel. It's also supposed to do better at preparing your ground for planting. And this does weigh over 600 pounds. And this is the smaller unit. It's definitely a heavy duty pallet. This is the most heavy duty pallet that's been sent to me so far. All right, let's see if I got some cutters that will actually cut through this. That's definitely not going to do it. That'll work. All right. No, it's not holding on anymore, so it's free. So let me go ahead and give you a quick look at everything before I start hooking everything up. You'll see that rake is pretty darn heavy duty. So these do have adjustable wheels for depth. So it is made for digging, and these are replaceable if you were to ever break these. We do have a box blade right there at the bottom. So this is going to replace my box blade and more. This also had a welcome box attached. Let's see what's in here. They do give you a hat, ABI Attachments, a leveler, and they also include some stickers. The hat seems pretty nice. Now, a lot of people are going to wonder how much these are, and they do vary on price, also shipping, all of that stuff. So out the door shipping, taxes, everything, because I do live in Washington where I do get hit with that sales tax. Everything combined, and this was a little over $5,000. They do offer financing. I did get financing for this one. They offer a couple different plans. This one is 150 days, no payments. Then it has like 24 payments at a 0%, but they do charge like $150 application fee or credit fee, whatever they call it. So they still get something out of you. Anyway, let's work on getting this hooked up, and we're definitely going to play with. We definitely got a lot of projects to do with this, but I want to hook it up and just show it to you today. Now it is quick hitch compatible, but I'm not going to be using the quick hitch today. And these already come with the attachments for the quick hitch. So as you can see, this can adjust a lot everywhere. Between your 3-point hitch and all the other adjustments, there are a lot of different ones you could do. Now we still got to hook up the rake here, which has its own attachment. So make sure I grease everything up as well. And then with that, we can also fine tune how we want our rake. I got our user manual and everything right here in the tube. I will have to say this is a pretty cool attachment. I've wanted something like this for a while. It was a little out of budget, but then I saw that we could finance, so I decided to take the plunge, and this is going to do a lot better. The box blade, it's done its job for different things, but it likes to scrape, it smears the clay and all that stuff. So this is designed where it's supposed to rip up your gravel underneath, and then the rake is going to smooth it out. So we're going to test that on the gravel going all the way up to the top pad this next week. We're also going to be scraping the ground back in the back for grass. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of different projects for this. It's also going to be used on the top pad for the garden area, and I can finally start getting some of that ready. I do need to learn a little bit first before I do a full proper demonstration for it, but I wanted to show what it looked like showing up, how to hook it up, and how it's pretty much already assembled and everything. I have been playing with it a little bit. I did a couple hours with it yesterday, and I'm going to show you a little bit about it and some of the features and stuff. I never read the manual, I just started playing with it. And then I'm going to work on the backyard here. I started on it a little section, and I also started on the gravel for the driveway. I wanted to see how well it would rip that up, and I'll show another demonstration with that while I'm filming today. But let me show you a little bit more of the unit itself, the features it does. I also already messed up the rake, and well, I'll show you that here too. This is a multi-attachment in one machine. So we got our rake system. It's pretty heavy duty. I did bend this piece here. Like this here is bent forward, and I wasn't paying attention, and I rammed it back into a tree, and yeah, it bent it. So it's actually bent back a little bit more as I've been using it. I've been putting it on the tough gravel, kind of forcing it up on it a little bit, so kind of bend it slowly back into place like the other one. It's almost there. But you can adjust the rake with this here, so you can make the rake go up or down. If you don't want to use the rake, you don't have to. The rake is going to work to like pulverize and like break up the ground and stuff, smooth it out for you as you're doing it. But you can adjust how much of that rake you want up or down. I need to tighten this bolt. I'd make sure these bolts are tightened too, because this one keeps coming loose. I need to tighten that up. Also, with this completely off, you can fold the rake up. You could also pull the rake completely off. Every piece comes off pretty easily. And the box blade in here, it floats, or you can stop it from floating. You can put the pins in here, and it's going to be able to float up and down. So it's going to give you a nice smoother action as it's like spreading your gravel and stuff. This is really good for spreading gravel. And like I said, you can lock it up in place if you don't want to use the box scraper, and you can lock it down if you want to make sure it doesn't float up. You want to make sure it actually scrapes instead of just smooths. And then you could also rip up dirt and scarify your ground, because it does have several of these teeth here. And the other thing is that these tips are replaceable. So if they break, you can replace them. It got pitted and stuff with this really chunky gravel, but other than that, it's working. But I like that that is replaceable if you need to get new ones. And then these are adjustable for the depth that you want. I'm not going super deep with what I'm doing. And then you could also adjust the wheels. So with the wheels adjusted, you can have it more directly on the ground to go harder, deeper. It will also pivot the whole machine. You could also pivot here, just like you would your normal box blade and other attachments. And there's also different mounting points for everything too. So like, for example, if you need this to be tilted either direction, you got a hole down here and then a hole up here on all of them. And there are multiple sections on both sides. So depending on your size of tractor, this is going to accommodate a little bit better for some of them. Now I am going to go ahead and put the tires or the wheels back into their lower position. There's 3 holes and it's really easy. All you gotta do is place it in the hole, put the pin in, that's it. Ow! Those pins hurt when they hit your knuckles. Now, I do like to make sure that all my points are greased up a bit. And I'll show you where I was ripping up the gravel. So I was chewing up through here. I didn't have the teeth down as much, but it rips up the gravel from underneath, puts it back up. So I'm able to start working on reflattening it and grading it and everything. I also started to work on ripping up this ground just to test it out. I had to put deer netting around because the deer ate half of my plants. This is what's left. They ate everything off of my plum trees. So if you got clay and mud issues and your gravel gets eaten, you could always rip it right back up. But what I want to use this on today is the ground back here. Now the issue I have with the box scraper is that it will pretty much smear and flatten the ground, and then stuff is really hard to grow. But with this thing, it will actually chew it up, kind of like tilling it and everything. So my plan today is to rip all this ground up. I got to move that Starlink out of the way first, and then we're going to start tearing this all up. I'm going to lay grass seed and clover seed down, and it will at least have a better chance than the compacted stuff. Eventually I'll get that Starlink mounted up on the roof. I would say they did an excellent job of ripping everything up. That was one thing I was disappointed in when I was looking for videos on this attachment. Like, nobody was showing it on unbroken ground. It was always ground that was already tilled up. And I was curious like how well it would actually work on clay soil like this that's not broken up. So hopefully this answers some of those questions out there for the people that are looking for those demos. But now that we got everything broken up, I want to set this up to smooth out and to rake. I'm going to bring the tires back down. And I also need to bring the scarifiers up because I'm not ripping the ground anymore. Oh shit, I lost a scarifier. Son of a crap. And it looks like I actually lost one of my scarifiers out here somewhere. Don't know where, but apparently the pin came off. I don't know if I didn't have it on there all the way or if it was just rattled off, but I did lose it. So now I gotta find it. Oops. So I don't know how long ago that one fell out or how buried it is. So I don't even know if I'm gonna find it. I have a lot of projects to use this with. I'm going to be doing a lot of tearing up. I think this works pretty well. Hopefully this gives you a pretty good demo. We did a large area. I spent a couple of hours total on this whole thing, but that was also including moving all my plants, the garden stuff. So overall, not too bad. You got a lot of customizations with it. It's multi-tools in one. You got your rake, you got your scarifier, you got your box blade. It will rip it up. You could do the add-ons for like the harrow. There's a tiller attachment and stuff that you can use. So if those are things that you're wanting, I didn't think I needed them. The scarifiers work just fine for me. I do have to find the one that I lost because it did fall out somewhere. It's out there somewhere, so maybe I'll find it. I'll take a big magnet out there and look for it. But if you were interested in one of these attachments, hopefully this gives you a little bit more information about it and how it works, and if it's something that you might want to use. If you have any questions, hit me down below. I'll definitely do some follow-ups with it. We got a lot of stuff to do, plus I'll be using this for the driveway and everything too. And I'm still learning how to use some of it, so I will improve as I keep using it. But until then, thank you for watching.